Good morning. I'm here with Sifu Saleem Al-Madin. He runs a Kung Fu school in Columbia, South Carolina. Today we're going to be interviewing him regarding the system Hasayfu. Sifu, is there anything you'd like to say about yourself and to start?
No, I'd like to say that I'm very excited about this series of interviews that we're going to be doing, and I hope that they be informative as well as educational for everybody who's out there going to be viewing. Thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure to be a part. Can you tell me why we haven't really heard of Hasayfu before?
Hasayfu is a system that hasn't had many practitioners of it that are very well known. So usually martial arts systems become propagated mainly by the practitioners of it, such as Wing Chun had Bruce Lee, that brought a lot of credibility to the system. So Hasayfu, as far as I know, haven't had many great practitioners of it in its past, even though it had some extremely good martial artists. So today in the Western world, we have Master Wing Lam, who is my teacher, who's promoting the art of Hasayfu.
Can I assume that that would be the official lineage for Hasayfu, Master Lam, and then yourself?
Actually, I have a few more Sihings that's teaching the art of Hasayfu many different places around the world. Some in Spain, some in Germany, I believe, and California, and then myself in South Carolina. So the lineage of Hasayfu in America, as far as I understand, stems from Master Wing Lam.
Okay. Well, why would a student that was interested in martial arts select Hasayfu as a path to go down? You know, as opposed to, say, karate or jiu-jitsu, something like this. Why would they choose Hasayfu?
If I was a student of Hung Gar, I would choose Hasayfu because it is another story or another branch, another level or interpretation of Hung Gar. As there are many different Hung Gars that exist in Malaysia, there's Hung Gar in Hong Kong, and so when you're learning something, you don't want to stop with just one note. You want to try to expand upon that so you can get the whole experience. So I think learning Hasayfu gives the practitioner of not just Hung Gar, but of course mainly Hung Gar, another presentation or view of the total Hung Gar picture.
That's very interesting. You know, the balance is what you're saying in the storyline. My question is, though, a student that's approaching the Hasayfu system, is it very difficult? Will they find it extremely challenging? Does it take a particular type of student?
No. Learning Hasayfu doesn't require anything special other than any other martial arts. Learning Hasayfu requires dedication, desire, and persistence. That's all it requires. If you have those ingredients, then you can learn Hasayfu as well as you can learn any other martial arts system if you have those particular ingredients.
How does Hasayfu work as far as a fighting art? Obviously, you know, just like many of the martial arts, they have unique histories, but how does it work in terms of the efficiency of its fighting?
How does it work? Meaning, how do you use it? Or
I mean, can we say it's a valid fighting style for today's world, today's modern world?
That's a good question, because the validity of the martial arts is not based on the system itself. It's based on the understanding and interpretation of the practitioner. So even though Hasayfu is a southern style of Chinese martial arts, and the origin of the movements can be felt to have a relationship with Shaolin, but the system can only be as effective as the understanding and the physical ability of the practitioner. So I definitely want to say to you that Hasayfu is any more street ready than any other martial arts, because within the system of Hasayfu, though, we have joint locks, we have takedowns, we have elbow strikes, we have backhand slaps, we have finger jabs, we have many applications. But if the practitioner doesn't understand when to select these particular applications or techniques, then it's not going to be what it could be, we say, okay?
It sounds from what you're saying that Hasayfu is a complete system. It entails many of the aspects that you would find in all the other martial arts, with joint locks, with the weapons, forms, and stuff. Is this true? It's a very complete system? Absolutely.
Not only does Hasayfu have joint locks and takedowns, as I explained earlier, but the system has an extremely unique system of iron palm. We have our own Qigong that we teach to strengthen the muscles and the ligaments in the body. And we also have our own 3-strike star method that we use to strengthen our arms and our forearms. So we have our own pathway to strengthening and developing and conditioning our body. Not to mention the traditional Chinese weapons. And then we have some unique weapons such as the tiger head shield to the system. We have the double gun, and we have the thunderhold, which are weapons that you don't see in many Chinese martial arts systems today. They're very ancient type of weapons.
That's very astounding, you know, I mean, that students can master these levels. Now, I can't help but notice your enthusiasm for the system. Maybe briefly, you could just tell us what are some of your favorite aspects, why you enjoy the system just so much. I mean, it's clear that you, you know, enjoy the system. What can you freewheel there for me?
I enjoy the system of Hasayfu for many reasons. But one main reason is that the movements of Hasayfu have a richness within them. And the richness of the movements themselves are able to communicate, at least to me, the value that lies within the system. So it's like when you're doing this lost treasure that's called Hasayfu, you are able to reap all of the benefits mentally, physically, and spiritually that the system has to offer. And I love that kind of experience.
Well, Sifu, thank you. I mean, I hate to take too much of your time, but your answers have been very helpful. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much.